Females are superheroes. Have any doubts? Well, the first two letters of female, Fe, is the chemical symbol for iron. The remainder of the word, male, is another word for man. If we put the two together, we get Iron Man. Hi, my name is Sydney Beatty. I'm a fellow superhero, a master's student in nutrition, and I really am here today to talk to you about females and plant-based iron throughout an undoubtedly heroic life stage, pregnancy. For women that follow a plant-based dietary pattern that's devoid of animal flesh foods but may include egg or dairy products, iron is one micronutrient deficiency that poses macro concerns. The prevalence of low serum ferritin levels is higher among vegetarians than in meat eaters, which is problematic because a mother's nutrition status, even throughout preconception, directly impacts fetal growth and development and the long-term health of her child. The issue then is really threefold. Number one, maternal fetal iron demands are high and progressively increase throughout pregnancy. A graphical representation of that is displayed, depicting the drastic change in average iron requirements needed to support increasing maternal red blood cell mass and placental and fetal growth in a 121-pound female. The RDA for iron nearly doubles throughout pregnancy, and 1 in 4 pregnant women are iron deficient in their third trimester. This statistic fares even worse for those that don't consume flesh foods, though, because, number 2, plant-based dietary patterns lack the more highly bioavailable form of heme iron found in flesh foods, meaning vegetarian women have to consume an overall greater quantity of plant foods. But problem number 3, current intakes provided in the most recent DGA indicate that pregnant women generally don't consume recommended amounts of whole grains or legumes, two of the primary subgroups of plant-based iron sources recommended therein. Relying solely on plant-based dietary sources of iron is therefore insufficient to meet high needs throughout pregnancy, let alone compensate for deficiency prior to conception. Barring supplementation, an irony thus arises where plant-based diets, generally touted as being health-promoting, may in reality lead to greater risks of iron deficiency with associated adverse health outcomes. Expansion of the DGA's healthy vegetarian dietary pattern with supplementation encouragement throughout preconception is therefore necessitated for primary prevention of maternal iron deficiency. The consequences of inaction are great. Research shows that iron-deficient women are likely to carry and birth children with iron deficiency, which, in the vital first 1,000 days of development, is associated with potentially lasting poor neurophysiological, motor, and cognitive deficits, threatening the long-term health of American children and society. Females are superheroes, and children are the health of our future. Let's not continue to allow plant-based iron to be their kryptonite.